Hey guys, and welcome back to Quality Shot Tennis. Today we've got United Cup and the start of the 2024 season. My hair is a mess. Let me fix that. All right, so we got RYBAKINA versus SWIATEK in United Cup. Two of the best players in the world for many years. It is blockbuster. Sometimes when you read names, automatically you just feel like it's a blockbuster matchup. It's RYBAKINA versus SWIATEK. You know what it is. And RYBAKINA leads the head-to-head, which makes it interesting because SWIATEK is almost always the favorite. Not the number one, though. Not the world number one at the moment. It is Sabalenka. And SWIATEK is, of course, playing with a little bit of a cloud over her head because of the news that came out that she's dealing with a suspension. So, similar cloud that, different circumstances, but we've had the story in the tennis world, similar stories with Yannick. So it's kind of crazy, but anyway, we've got a lot going on, and it's RYBAKINA versus Iga. So thank you for joining in if you have. And I'm back, and we're kicking, we're good. Stuff's good. I'm excited. I've had a lot going on in my life that I got to tell you guys about. And also, yeah, it's just there's been a lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Hello. Hey. Hi. Yo. Hey. Hello. Hi. Hey. And hello. Yo. With multiple O's. Yo, yo. How's it going, Tendo ASMR? How's it going, Jose Zapata? Hello from Bolivia. Awesome. Hello from the U.S. That's awesome. Elena, there you go. RYBAKINA, the Wimbledon champion who didn't show any speck of emotion when she won. The person who hits killer forehands every time she hits a forehand that is like 100 miles per hour. Happy New Year, tennis fans. That's it. Happy 2025. It's going to be sick. We've had technology issues with streams during the off season. That was 4 days long. I got it fixed up. We've got a lot of it fixed up. So I think we'll be good. Last thing I need to get fixed up for sure is the scoreboard, just to make sure that's always matching. But we're getting there. We're getting there. But in terms of like glitches and weird stuff, it should be done. And yeah, so we're all good. I got a new much better laptop that works for streaming and other stuff, so we're all good. 30 love for Rybakina here serving. Yeah, good to see you too. Joseph coming up from Australia. We've got Australia, Bolivia. Tendo, let me know where you're watching from. Marcus, I think you're watching from the US, right? Let me know where you're watching from, Tendo. Tendo ASMR. Are you an ASMR channel? Is that why you're called Tendo ASMR? I love looking at the interesting different usernames that come up during the streams of people watching that are like ASMR or whatever. Like I love weird. That's what I love about the internet. Just weird stuff. I don't know. There's like, you'll see somebody who's like Ultra Hater 5635. That's how people should be named in general. We should leave behind like Samantha and Anthony. Like we should all be named internet weird usernames. Forehand of SWIATEK. That's going to go long. So 40 love for Rybakina, and a returner has not won a point yet. Goran said he wants Elena to show more emotion, also come to the net more. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, different coaches and people will have different opinions of how much emotion people should show. But the obvious thing is, at the end of the day, hey, it doesn't matter, like whatever works for you. I'm very emotional on the court when I play. And then when some people play, they are robots. So, hey, whatever works for you. I can never not show emotion. That would be insane. Like I would lose my mind. Some people would just start playing awful if they were forced to show emotion. So hey, however it works for you, it just is what it is. I saw that Rybakina's coach has a thing where he's under suspension. I don't even know exactly what that means, but Rybakina is back with her like former coach. Is he under a suspension? Like I don't know what in the world is going on anymore. I don't know what's happening. It is a cluster mess. Emphasis on mess. And a double emphasis on mess. Because I don't know what's going on. Serve from SWIATEK. That's going to go long. Second serve. Backhand of Rybakina goes to the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand Rybakina. It's going to go out. 15 love for Iga. Let me know who you think is going to win this one. I'm going with... I'm going to go with Rybakina. I'm not super confident saying Rybakina. But I'm going to go with Rybakina in 2 sets. Similar to Australia a couple years ago. Interesting matches though. Mahac versus Fritz. Also US versus in the US versus Czech Republic match. I think Mahac could beat Fritz. And then what else is happening? Muhova versus Goff. Also a good match. That was a great match at the US Open. 2022, 2023. I don't remember what year it was. Time isn't real. Whatever year Goff won the US Open, I think Muhova lost her after saving 15 match points. But she lost in 2 sets anyway. 30 love for SWIATEK, 1-1. Let me know what's going on in your guys' lives. There's been it's been a while since I've done a stream, so I was happy. I'm happy this is the first one. Like Rybakina versus SWIATEK. Is it going to get better than Iga versus Yelena for a first stream back? And I think about that stuff when I do streams. Like, What would be a good match to be like my first one of the year? You know, I want it to be a good one. This is a good one. Forehand of RYBAKINA, backhand out, goes to the backhand of SWIATEK. That's going to go out, 315. Let me know what you guys think, what your predictions are too for the match. But I reckon I reckon Poland is going to win the match because I think they will win the doubles. But I think RYBAKINA can tie it up. I kind of think that Czech Republic versus US is also going to come down to the doubles because I love Fritz, one of my favorite players. But I kind of think Mahaj is going to beat Fritz, and I think that Goff is going to beat Muhova because I think I have big predictions for Goff this year. I think she's going to beat Muhova, but I think she's been playing well. But I think that the doubles could go either way. Forehand goes to forehand RYBAKINA. What a point. That goes in the net. Great scrambling from SWIATEK. There's nobody better and more explosive in and out of the corners than Mrs. Poland herself, Iga Świątek. Mrs. Poland herself. Great point. Very good point. That was a hell of a down the line shot. The way that SWIATEK got under that ball and was able to hit it with some force cross court was really impressive. First serve goes long. Second serve from Iga is in the net. 40-30. 40-30, 40-30. Other exciting stuff is I'm currently trying to get plans to travel a lot more this year to different tennis events. That's the goal, and that's what I'm gonna be doing travel stuff. I got a lot going on though, so it's gonna be hard to figure out exactly how I'm gonna plan it all and schedule. But I want to try to go to Indian Wells and or Miami. I want to go to Roland Garros. I want to go to Wimbledon, trying to cement that ahead of time. I want to go to like Cincinnati, Canada, US Open, Winston-Salem. Like I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do everything, but it would be a lot of fun. So I'm currently trying to make plans for all that. Forehand cross court, backhand, that's in the net. 2-1 for SWIATEK. Let me know in one word your feelings on 2025 so far. One word on your general feeling of 2025 so far. And if you can say anything. You can say good, bad, you can say fish. You can say anything that defines or describes your 2025 so far in whatever shape or form. Go for it. For me, I would say exciting. Exciting works. Because it's been exciting so far. I'm starting up college for the first time, which is interesting because I didn't think I'd ever go to college. I didn't really think I ever wanted to, but it should be good. I'm going to be studying film, which is exciting. I'm doing a lot of things that I want to do, which is good. Been working, which is a thing. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing live tennis commentary and interviews with players for a different company called Intense, which should be amazing. So I'm excited. Could be partnering with Cracked Rackets for that. So There's a lot going on, and that's very exciting too. If you haven't heard of Intense, it's super interesting. So I'm very excited for that as well. It's like UTS almost. It's kind of like UTS. It's like a brand new, like explosive, crazy, like tennis, but it's not like it's like anti. I don't know, like it's like I don't know. It's like making tennis more modern and accessible to and interesting to maybe some people who won't have their eye catch tennis, these days. This might be a way for, people who are more used to a kind of football or basketball kind of environment or atmosphere and mood to kind of catch tennis and make it interesting, more fast paced and fun. So it's super cool. Intense with 2 N's. So I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, I'm going to be doing streams with Quality Shot Tennis and podcasts. So there's cool stuff going on. Forehand way up high. That's going to go out. 40-15 for RYBAKINA. Still early stages of this one. A lot of short points. Backhand return is going to go just wide as it spins back to SWIATEK's side, but it doesn't matter. 2-2. Elena walking to the other side of the court. Elena Rybakina, Wimbledon champion, Australian Open finalist. I am waiting for her to get to another Grand Slam final. Oh, that's something else that happened. I did a podcast with Gil Gross and Cam Williams, and that was really exciting for me. 2 of my favorite YouTube channels, 2 of my favorite tennis analysts. Tennis Talk with Cam Williams is probably definitely my most watched YouTube channel of 2022. Huge influence on me for why I started doing this. Very important channel for me. And then, Gil's awesome. So it was great. I was very, very happy to do that. Let me know if you guys watched that. And yeah, so that's something cool that happened. I also released a new podcast talking about my predictions for big title champs on the ATP side for this year. I didn't choose WTA, but I don't know. Like, if I did it, I just I feel like I don't, I have no idea, you know what I mean? Like, I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea who's going to win the slams on the women's side or anything. So the only thing I'll say, I guess, is that I think Goff is going to win. I think Goff is going to win 2+ slams this year. And I think Sabalenka is going to win 3+ Masters. It's the only thing, the only 2 things I really feel that confident about. I guess Wimbledon will continue its kind of random winner tradition. Those are my predictions. And maybe Rybakina might win a slam. She'll at least get to another final. Forehand cross court. What a point. Rybakina puts it away. 30-15. Players obviously wearing the colors of their countries. Rybakina wearing that blue and white. Świątek wearing Poland's colors as well with the red and white. (30-15) for Iga. Serve down the middle. Forehand of Świątek goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Goes to the back of Świątek. Cross court, very good. 40-15. Świątek playing very well to start off proceedings. She does not want Rybakina to keep a foothold on the head-to-head. Because she does lead that head 4-2. And we'll talk about that. Head lead 4-2. Make sure to share around the stream if you are enjoying it. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. All that stuff. Particularly sharing it around is great just because it's always fun for me to have a lively chat, people to chat with. Tennis, so fun and stuff. Serve that's in the net. Second serve here coming from Iga. Second serve from SWIATEK. It's a double fault. RYBAKINA clawing her way back into the game. Gets to deuce. Deuce, deuce, deuce. Hey, how's it going, Maynor? Iga Booga. All right. Toga. Drag Circa. Yep. Go Reba, even though you have odd choices. Yeah. RYBAKINA does have weird shot selection and errors sometimes that make you question her. And then she'll be the greatest player of all time at certain points where she's cracking winners on lines and serving out of her mind and hitting, even moving pretty well. But then other times she's just sluggish and inconsistent and annoying. So, but yeah. Forehand from Iga goes out. So it's Iga now who's being a bit inconsistent. That forehand breaking down. Unforced errors so far. 2 for RYBAKINA, 9 for Iga. Numbers speak for themselves, and it's RYBAKINA with the break point. SWIATEK does need to maybe hit a little bit harder, go force a little bit more when she's playing against the Kazakhstani. Serve. So I think we got to get rid of it. I think it's 10. That's for the tennis, professional tennis. I feel like we should just get rid of them. It's a terrible game. Forehand breaking down for Iga, and it's RYBAKINA who gets a 3-2. Horrific game at the end of the day from SWIATEK as Iga sits down with her team in that back corner, Team Kazakhstan. With Shevchenko, I see her sister Anna as well there sitting behind her. I was going to make Noor member for 14 months. Wait, they don't love me like I love you. Thank you for the 14 months. Who talked about shot selection. Bolter played well against Iga. Yeah. I mean to push it, what was it? I think it was like very close, right? Like 3 sets maybe? Or no? Yeah, it was really close, no? Yeah, 7. Yeah, she lost first set. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, Bolter's been playing well for sure. I hope that Bolter and de Minaur can keep it up. Newly engaged duo. Both of them playing much better since they have become a couple, which is great. This is what you want. De Minaur is insane. De Minaur this week has been playing like he wants to get to the final of the Australian Open. I don't know if he's going to do that, but he's playing. He was playing in a way in which he wants blood. He's going to go out there and kill it. He is playing out of his mind, and he is so fast it should be illegal. Like de Minaur and Alcaraz might be the 2 fastest players in the history of the sport, and not enough attention is being put on that. Federer in his prime, Nadal in his prime, Chang, Djokovic is fast too, but but like peak speed probably Federer and Nadal, particularly Rafa, Monfils. There have been fast players. There are other ones before the century too that I'm not naming, but in terms of peak speed, de Minaur and Alcaraz are about as fast as anybody's ever moved on the tennis court. Like, it is insane how fast those two move. Matteo Arnaldi too, by the way. He's very quick with a tennis racket in his hand. Sprinting, I don't know. like who would win, but he's very fast and so good at sliding on the court too. Musetti too. Wow, forehand big from SWIATEK goes inside out. 15-all. Now we're really getting started. Been ages since the Aussie guy won the AO. Been ages since Aussie guy won a slam, right? Like, I'm sure that, like, me waiting for a US guy, you're waiting for an Aussie guy. Because it hasn't been since Hewitt won Wimbledon. You guys have only had one finalist, Kyrgios, since Hewitt got to the final of the Australia in 2005 and lost to Sofin. Excuse me. So I reckon I don't know. I reckon Demonor, I don't know. I think he could do it. I don't know if he necessarily will, because he seems to, I don't know, he plays in a very physical way to go deep in a slam. And he never seems to, historically slams haven't been his bread and butter, but and 3 out of 5, but and he does exert a lot of energy, but he's playing at such a high quality right now with the home crowd behind him, and how well he was playing last year. I mean, that match against Rublev was a thriller. If it wasn't 6-0 in the 5th set, we would have all remembered that as one of the matches of the year at the end of it. I promise you. So, yeah, I don't know. I reckon that Demonor is somebody to watch out for. At least to pull off a good upset, no doubt. Like, I could see Demonor beating anybody. And when I say anybody, I mean anybody, except for Sinner. He doesn't count. That Demonor beating Sinner will not happen. Demonor can beat anybody else. And when I say anybody, I mean anybody. SWIATEK has a 2-4 deficit in this head-to-head against RYBAKINA. They played 2021 Ostrava. SWIATEK won. Then, let's start from 2023, shall we? From then on, RYBAKINA has won 4 of their last 5 encounters when it's really, like, counted and mattered. 6-4, 6-4, Australia. Indian Wells, 6-2, 6-2, Rome. She won 2. 2-6, 7-6, 2-2, retired. But she was playing incredible. Doha, SWIATEK won. 7-6, 6-2. That was a good match. Stuttgart, RYBAKINA won. 6-3, 4-6, 6-3. So, it's a real thing. RYBAKINA holds SWIATEK's number. It's a real thing. It is a very, very real thing. It's real. The nightmare is real for Miss SWIATEK. So her forehand's breaking down. She needs to get that under control. Like I said, she needs to push and force against Yelena. But she needs to get that under control and limit unforced errors, because she can, if she feels uncomfortable in this head-to-head, yeah, she can play a little bit outside of her skin and try some new things, but she doesn't want to go full RYBAKINA, because she doesn't play like RYBAKINA. She doesn't go super hard forehands every time. That's a forehand error from RYBAKINA. 30-15. 40 love, I should say. Not 30-15. 40 love. Night shift for me, fourth in a row and last for the week. Ooh, killing it on the night shift. Hell yeah. What time is it in Israel right now? I don't really know the time differential. Backhand RYBAKINA goes to the backhand of SWIATEK. Backhand RYBAKINA, cross court, goes to the backhand of SWIATEK. Great athleticism, forehand. Ooh, that would have been a statement from SWIATEK, and it was, but no one cares because it was in the net. 40-15. Not a powerful statement. 80% second serve points won for Yelena Rybakina, 55% for Iga Swiatek. 2 Grand Slam champs go in head-to-head in Australia. Serve is a let. Let's annoy me now. I don't know why. Let's are now my pet peeve. I think we should get rid of them. We should do college tennis style. We've made everything fast except for lets. We've shortened changeovers and we've kept lets. That's just beyond common sense. Forehand from SWIATEK goes wide, clearly wide, 40-30. And let me know if y'all agree or disagree, but that's how I feel. So, United Cup for the ATP was low, bad, no main stats there, and someone needs to massage roots back. It's probably said fan of carrying Team Norway with the wins. Yeah, exactly. That thriller against Mahac the other day, great shot making. Those are two of my favorite players to watch. Backhand from RYBAKINA goes out, 4-3. 4-2-3. All right. People actually think of Draper as a slam contender. Usually he's injury prone, and when he's not injured, he's vomiting middle match. Manor, you're living in like October last year. Draper's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he might vomit into a trash bin every now and again, but he's fine. Yeah, it might be pretty lanky and weird and singing songs with Murray flicking him off in a car every now and again, but he's fine. Listen, Draper is great. Jack is. I think that he could honestly win a slam. I don't know if he's going to this year, but I think eventually he could. And honestly, I think from now on grass courts, he's just somebody to look out for. And whenever in the UK and Australia, they play on grass all the time. So he's grown up playing on grass, and he knows the surface. And I think that he's somebody to watch out for. It's 3:30. Jesus Christ. Go to sleep. Speaking of Aussie tennis, rip Neil Fraser. I didn't even saw that he passed, but wow, yeah, RIP. I didn't see that. 91 years old. I mean, obviously he was pretty much an older guy, but yeah, won slams in the late 50s. So crazy. Beat Laver in a couple slam finals. So yeah, RIP Neil Fraser. Great player. Great player. He was ranked number 1 by some journalists and stuff. So before there were computer rankings. Great, hot, but not a slam winner. Definitely not this year. I agree he's not going to win this year, and he's injured at the moment. Yeah. What do you mean go to sleep? I'm on a shift. Jesus. Started at 2. Jeez, Louise. I'm assuming that's what that says. That's crazy. When do you wake up? When do you wake up for a night shift? I work till 1 or 2 one night working at local movie theater, and I thought that for Christmas or whatever, I thought that was late. But Jesus Christ, starting your shift at 2 is crazy. But low-key, I would like to do something like that at some point. In some way, I'll be working a night shift by commentating late-night Australian Open matches this month. So backhand goes to backhand SWIATEK, backhand RYBAKINA, down the line, forehand of SWIATEK, goes to forehand of RYBAKINA, forehand of SWIATEK, that's in the net. So 40-15. 21 9 p.m. Oh, okay. It's just my dumb American brain. Doesn't understand the way people talk about time. Got rid of Let's and on-court coaching. 100%, Joseph. Woke up today at 17. Damn. Okay. That's not that bad, though. I had 4 night shifts in a row from Tuesday. Well, it's good that it's the last one, then. Get a bit of a break. 5-3 here for Rybakina, focusing here now on this kind of pivotal couple games in the match. Iga trying to limit these unforced errors. Players currently just trying to play into form ahead of Australian Open. You know, it happened last year that Rybakina was like peaking out of her mind before Australia. She was up like 6-0, 3-0 on Sabalenka. And one of the craziest moments people forgot last year in, where was it, Brisbane or whatever? Like that was like low-key equally crazy with the blink of a match. Just because how can you be beating Sabalenka 6-0, 3-0 on hard courts in Australia? Yeah, then she lost second round of Australia. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Rybakina's side, and then obviously Sabalenka was losing like that, and then she won Australia. So without dropping a set, I think. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Serve just finds the line, and the return does not. Serve here from Iga Swiatek to serve. $30-15. Backhand cross court goes to the backhand of Rybakina, backhand Swiatek. That's going to go out 30-all. 30-all. Rybakina should feel pretty confident at this point. Like I said, she's won 4 of the last 5 meetings with Iga. She is the favorite in this match. See what happens here. Swiatek with the serve. Pivotal point. Serve out wide. Very good placement. Forehand down the line. Also good placement. Rybakina's there with the lob. Swinging volley. Ooh, Swiatek just survives that point with a swinging drive volley. Good movement from Rybakina to get there. Pretty tough shot, but Swiatek's timing is very good. Nicolas Masu watching on from Team Poland. Forehand into the backhand of Swiatek. Hits the net, goes back on her side. So, deuce. Hey, how's it going, Jazara? Hi, Anthony, you're back. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. We're back and better than ever, baby. We're back and ever better. We're back and ever than better. Serve into the backhand of Swiatek, into the backhand of Rybakina. Jesus Christ. That goes out from Rybakina. Advantage to Swiatek. Great money. Got the Saturday off once again. Hell yeah. Nice. Thoughts on Opelka beating Novak? Surprised. I didn't think that was going to happen at all. I barely even thought about the possibility. I liked Opelka 5 years ago. I thought he had very high potential. Very high potential. Potential being the key word there. Then he fell off the face of the earth. I didn't even know if he was genuinely didn't know whether he was going to play again. And then, yeah, surprised me. So that's basically where I'm at. I don't have much to say. It's really surprising that he barely has played and then he was able to beat Novak in straights. Crazy thing to happen. But I don't know. Sometimes when you have just literally nothing to lose and you're playing as well as Opelka seemed to play yesterday, crazy things happen. So somebody who clearly believes in himself. So Good stuff. SWIATEK doesn't look happy at all. All right, I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back for this 5-4 game. All right, back for the call here, and it is SWIATEK out left 15. RYBAKINA with a big forehand down the line. Great shot from the former Wimbledon champ. Great shot from Yelena. And then Sunday morning night shifts again. Okay, do you enjoy doing night shifts, Manor? Is that like your thing? You a bit of a night owl? I'm always called a night owl by everybody that I know. So my hair looks ridiculous. I washed it earlier today. It still looks ridiculous. It's fine. 15:30 for Iga. Just a wayward backhand from RYBAKINA. Grigor and Lehechka Brisbane semifinal. Yeah, very good. Lehechka leads that set 2-1, so it could be interesting. All their matches have been close. Backhand cross court, the backhand of RYBAKINA going backhand to backhand. So backhand down the line now. Forehand of RYBAKINA playing a little bit conservative. I understand why, though, but when you play a little bit nervous, a little bit conservative, guess what? It's SWIATEK who's crawling back from behind. 15-40. This could be one of the defining, sets of their kind of rivalry, at least early on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of coming at an interesting moment in their rivalry and their careers a little bit. Like this, 5-2 lead for RYBAKINA is way different than 4-3. Wow. Just missed the return, SWIATEK. That was close. I thought she made it at first. The above angle made that impossible to tell, but SWIATEK just missed it. Just. That would have been a hell of a return. 30-40. And serve from Yelena. Serve out wide. That's going to be out. 2 points away from the set now is RYBAKINA. It's pretty fun though. Tomorrow, I was mentioning it earlier, but I'm going to be doing a. If you guys know who Alex Gruskin is, I'm going to be doing live commentary with Alex Gruskin, who sometimes does podcasts with Gil Gross, for example. Like he had that Breakpoint podcast. Ooh, shot from Swiatek goes to the forehand. That's in the net from RYBAKINA. So another break point for Swiatek. But yeah, I'm excited. So I think it'll be, anyway, it'll be fun. So I'm excited for it. I want a tie break. Hell yeah. Jazara, we got like, how do I put this? We've got a great matchup. I want to go to the wire. Backhand goes to the backhand of RYBAKINA. Backhand Swiatek goes to the backhand of RYBAKINA, just clearing the net. RYBAKINA keeping it low. Backhand Swiatek trying to deal with the pace. Now she's coming in, but she can't deal with it. Deal with it. Swiatek can't. Deuce yet again. Deuce yet again. She cannot deal with it. Back to deuce. Serve into the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand RYBAKINA goes to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand RYBAKINA. Backhand Swiatek. Backhand RYBAKINA. Forehand Swiatek. Cross court. Great shot. Highest level of the match so far without a shadow of a doubt. Now, I'm not just talking about Iga. Well, maybe I am just talking about Iga. Anyway, she's got break points. I don't know. I don't know whether I am or I'm not. Kind of depends on whether RYBAKINA gets herself together here on the break point. Advantage to Iga. Serve. Backhand blocked. Forehand. Inside in. Forehand to Swiatek. Goes to the forehand of RYBAKINA. Cross court. Forehand to Swiatek. Forehand RYBAKINA. Goes to the forehand of Swiatek. Yet again, but I think she just missed it. Or did she make it? It's hard to tell. I think she did make it. Caught the back of the line. 5-5. 5-5 in a knife fight on a court, on a tennis court between these two. Huge fist bump from Iga. She knew she made it. I don't know who that is, who they're currently showing. Got her hands up in the air, but she's excited, so I'm happy for her. 5-5. You're getting what you want, Jazar. Let me know what time it is where you're watching from, and let me know what city. Like, say the name of the city and then say the time. And then say who you're rooting for. I'm also rooting for a tiebreaker. I want to see this go down to the wire. Serve Swiatek goes to the backhand of RYBAKINA. Backhand Swiatek slice. The backhand of RYBAKINA. Cross court. Oh, she missed it. It's the inconsistency of RYBAKINA. She's going to be hitting herself that she didn't put away that 5-4 game. She was 2 points away from the set. First serves in. Now Swiatek got 64. Key stat for Swiatek always. Her first serve percentage needs to be high for her to be winning matches. If that first serve stat is low, you know that it's time to worry. Forehand of RYBAKINA goes to backhand. RYBAKINA goes to the backhand of Swiatek. 360 forehand. It's a crazy shot from RYBAKINA, and I don't mean it in a good way. Wild swinging drive volley off the forehand wing. 30 love. Horrific. And that's putting it meanly. That was not good. Swiatek jumped to get out of the way of the ball, and she couldn't. The only way RYBAKINA was going to get anything out of that horrific drive volley was by hitting Swiatek. That was not a good shot at all. It was bad. It was bad. Swiatek with the lead. Forehand, that's going to go out. Swiatek at 40 love. 12:49 p.m. Geelong, Victoria. Go, Elena. Hell yeah. Love it. Probably mispronouncing the city, so apology, Joseph. I guess you're just saying Victoria. My delusional ass is telling me Reba in 2. That's why I said, though, and I'm the, I'm supposed to be the expert commentator, so, hey, listen to me, because I know the results of every match, even though it's live. Winner for SWIATEK, 6-5. Listen to me. I'm the official Quality Shot Tennis YouTube tennis commentator. I'm the expert. And I know what the score is going to be. 6-5. SWIATEK turning this contest around with a fury. 6-5. Stepping into the ball. Crushing it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Big reaction as well from the Iga Meister, which is not my new nickname for Iga, to be clear. You got it right, mate. All right, hell yeah. I'm trying. I've got the what's it called? I've got the disadvantage of being American because that means I am bad at pronunciating foreign things. But I try my best. 15 love. We're gonna get a tiebreaker, Jazara, so hold on to your hat. Even though I'm gonna say you're probably not wearing a hat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Serve, that's gonna go long. Second serve. Forehand into the forehand RYBAKINA, forehand SWIATEK. Forehand RYBAKINA cross court, forehand SWIATEK down the middle, back in RYBAKINA. It's deep in the court, it's good. Back in RYBAKINA cross court, goes back into Viga. Back in RYBAKINA, goes to back into Viga. Going back into backhand, back into Iga. Crazy athleticism. It's going to be too good because, of course, it is. 15 all. SWIATEK is 3 points away. It was Reba who's 2 points away. Now SWIATEK is 3 points away. Tennis is back. Tennis is back. Is this the first live stream that Quality Shot Tennis has done of 2025? I don't even know, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it is. But it might be. I don't know. It's mine. It's my first. I know a lot of people have not been available to stream. It's a wild, wayward forehand of SWIATEK. She's not going to like that one. Built up some momentum and then watched it slip away. Hey, how's it going, Marina? Hello. Happy New Year to you all. Happy 2025. Forehand, SWIATEK lob, put away from RYBAKINA, easy as you like. 40-15. Good stuff. Is Iga the best mover on WTA? Yes. Well, Goff is good. It's between those two for sure. I'd say yes, personally. I think Iga is, in my opinion. Serve from RYBAKINA down the tee, that misses. Just her athleticism is so crazy. Backhand. That's in the net from Rybakina. This could get dicey. I kind of have a feeling SWIATEK might win this 7-5. To be honest, I kind of just have that feeling. I don't know why, and that's coming from somebody who said Rybakina would win in straights. I'm hoping it goes to a tiebreaker though. But this is an important point. Rybakina really needs to put her foot down here, because with Iga, you never know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. First serve in the net. Backhand SWIATEK goes to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand of SWIATEK. Right on the baseline. Forehand of SWIATEK inside out. Backhand of Rybakina goes to the backhand of Iga. Cross score is a great shot. Backhand again. Cross score. Gotta be careful though. She's hitting very close to the lines. Forehand cross court. Forehand of Iga. Deep in the court. What a rally. Backhand cross court. Killer. And it is back to deuce. I just had a feeling Iga was gonna really try in this game. Crunch time. Because I mean, listen, she's got momentum. She doesn't want this to go to a tiebreaker. She's got the motivation. She's already at 30, on a Rybakina service game. She's going to try to get it to deuce, and she's going to try to finish it off here while she has this momentum. Because she knows, and how we just saw, things in a match can turn quick. Momentum shifts quick. Forehand, cross court. Forehand of backhand Rybakina. That's in the net. SWIATEK fist bumps. Advantage to Iga. My mouth was not catching up to how fast they were playing. It's a set point for Iga. And a set point for Poland. In the second matchup, her catch, of course, with a quick undoing of Shevchenko, who is a very weird player, who I never know what to expect from. That's a good serve from Rybakina, saves a set point. Rybakina herself was 2 points away. Shan't we forget? Serving at 5-4, now she's serving at 5-6 down set points. Ivanisevic watching Rybakina on. Iga's locked in. Yeah. She is Jazara. She's locked into this game. Why shouldn't she be? Deuce. Backhand up high, forehand of Rybakina, backhand Rybakina, cross court, the backhand SWIATEK stays low. What is Rybakina doing? SWIATEK's there at the lob. No way, that's in. Backhand goes to the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand, oh, it's low. Oh, she missed it. How did Rybakina win that? And how did SWIATEK make, what happened? That was a crazy point. That might have been one of the rallies of I don't know. It was a rally. It was a great one. Hell of a point. Yeah, I think that was one of the rallies of the year. Is that pushing it? I don't know. It was a great rally. Certainly one of the rallies of the tournament. That was insane. That last shot from Rybakina after all of those other great shots to keep it so low and slice it was really incredible. But that get from SWIATEK initially, Rybakina should have been a little bit more ready for it than she was, I felt. Maybe if she was, she could have hit it in the air, but anyway, great rally. Backhand down the line, backhand SWIATEK cross court, backhand slice, that's in the net. SWIATEK really crunching down. I kind of called it with what I said at 40-30 because SWIATEK is playing like if she loses this game, she loses the whole match. That's a Rafael Nadal mentality. I hate that we're living in a timeline where Nadal, Federer, and Murray are all retired, and Del Potro, and Tsonga, and Serena, and basically Venus. Serve out wide, goes out. And team, right? Yeah, and team. Forehand, that's in the net. Advantage to SWIATEK. What a match. Oh my goodness. Exactly. This is crazy. Rally of the day. Absolutely. Rally of the year. One of rally of the day for sure. I don't know. It's hard. I need to watch it back again. I don't know exactly how good it was, but it's really great. fantastic. This match has been so good so far. That serve was not so good. What a match. What a set. Set point number 2. Dose of War Iga. Kick serve back into SWIATEK. Back in RYBAKINA. Goes to the forehand of SWIATEK. Way up high. Backhand RYBAKINA. Misses the baseline. SWIATEK is not SWIATEKing. SWIATEK is not SWIATEKing. She's missing shots that she wouldn't usually miss. And then she's making other shots she probably usually wouldn't make. But they're bouncing each other out for the worse. Because she's not putting away the set points. Now I feel like maybe RYBAKINA holds. And then I'm going to stick with my initial guess with RYBAKINA in 2 sets. That rally there was maybe, as SWIATEK misses that return, maybe the defining point of the match. If just RYBAKINA trying to pull this out. Let's see. There's that meme of Anna RYBAKINA feeling all the emotions whenever she watches Elena play, and I just see her in the corner. She's really beautiful. And she's also just so funny because I see her so clearly in the corner. And then she's so like emoteful. Like she looks like she's really going through it. She's like emoting hard watching. I feel it. I feel the struggle. I knew Boska was going to give Arena a hard time. Putin Saber too. Same. The games of the other tournaments have not been short of great rallies. Some of the games of the other tournaments have not been short of great rallies. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's been good. I'm picking Mira in 3. Ooh, wow. I think Arena will beat Mira, but maybe close. I'm gonna stick with Sabalenka, but I like the ballsy guesses. Mira did beat her in the French, but I reckon right now on hard courts, I'm gonna go with Sabalenka all day. I'm gonna go Saba in 2 sets, and that's coming from somebody who's very high on Mira. Advantage to RYBAKINA with a killer shot. It's gonna be too good. This has been one hell of a set. Even though we're 3 days into 2025, this is probably one of the sets of the year. Serve from RYBAKINA is a let. Backhand. It's the forehand of SWIATEK. Oh, what a shot. No way. That's going to go in. Backhand. Oh, can you believe it? SWIATEK is not going to give away the 6-5 game. It's something that is pretty fun and good. This match and game is becoming something special. One shot at a time. SWIATEK rocks a backhand. Hell of a match we are seeing unfold. So take it in. And the storyline is as good as the play because SWIATEK's trying to make it 4-3 and not 5-2 in the head-to-head. And it's the semifinals of United Cup. But SWIATEK's forehands are breaking down. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just notice something in a match and it just rubs you the wrong way when you think about it. But SWIATEK is a special kind of player. She wins matches that she's not even supposed to win, but she's been playing pretty well. So we'll see. But she's missing too many just casual forehands. That might be another one. No, she just made it on the baseline. That was close. I thought that was out. Hour and 2 minutes in to this one. Deuce number 7. Linkova RYBAKINA type game. Pressure points won so far, 11 for RYBAKINA, 8 for SWIATEK. It's not what Iga wants. It's unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Forehand SWIATEK goes to the forehand Rybakina. Cross court, forehand SWIATEK goes to the backhand of Rybakina. Forehand SWIATEK, yeah, it's just that forehand. Yeah, she's not going to win if she keeps playing with that forehand at that quality. It just is what it is. I don't see it. I don't see the route. If that forehand is breaking down in key moments again and again against Rybakina, she's not going to win. That's not saying I'm not saying she's not going to win. I'm saying if that keeps up, that she's not going to win. I'm making that distinction. It's lucky for Rybakina. That's a huge game won by Elena. 7 deuces. And that is a net court on the way there. It's 6-6. I'm going with Elena Rybakina 7-4. Let me know what you guys think is going to be the score of the tiebreaker. If you get it right, I will do nothing. No, I'm kidding. If you get it right, I will shout you out in the chat, whoever gets the closest. So predict something. Tiebreaker, let's go. Jazara, you were ahead of the frickin' stinking curve. Whatever the term is. Finally, Blinkova 2220. I doubt it. Finally, hell yeah. Let me know. Real tiebreaker score. Frickin' stop with the 70, 68, 22, 20. Let's be real for a second. Enough with these jokes, to quote a great Norm Macdonald. Backhand, cross court, backhand of SWIATEK. That's going to go out. SWIATEK, too many unforced errors. That game was so crucial. And it was pretty simple what it came down to. And it was SWIATEK not taking, playing well when down game point, but then not doing well in the deuce and set points. So now it's 1-0 Rybakina. All right. Forehand. Rybakina picks it up well. Ooh, SWIATEK with a big forehand. And now we're all back even. 1-1. This is fun. This is good. Iga 9-7. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. So far, we've got Blinkova 2220. Maynor, you're going to be wrong. Iga 9-7. And I said Rybakina 7-4. Joseph, you and I I love the contrast. Backhand cross court goes to the backhand of Iga. Backhand of Rybakina. That's going to go out. Returner's curse. Or server's curse. That'll probably be a better name for it. 2-1. Rybakina 7-5. All right. Copycat. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But copycat. All right. 2-1. Serve in the net. Second serve. Kick serve back in of what a shot from Yelena. And she does not care at all about what's happening. She looks like she's just taking a stroll in Melbourne Park. That was not a great serve, but that return, it wasn't that terrible. That return was outrageous. Server has still not won a point. 2-2. 4 points against serve. Will the streak keep going? That was the return of the tournament. This has been the set of the tournament. Serve in the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand SWIATEK. Oh! 5 points against serve, and SWIATEK is fuming. Furious is the poll. 3-2 for Elena Rybakina. I think it's going to be crazy pattern. I feel like Yelena is now going to take this momentum. SWIATEK absolutely fuming, saying her footwork is not what she wants it to be. Not moving her legs. Not getting up to the ball. Rybakina can't make a first serve. At least she couldn't there. It's on and off. Backhand Rybakina goes down the middle. Backhand to the backhand of SWIATEK. Forehand Rybakina. Forehand SWIATEK. Oh, did she make it? She keeps hitting the baseline. It's been 6 points against serve. 6 points against serve. That is, you rarely see that. Are you joking? Where are the aces, Reba? Yeah. You're a few points behind me, American Internet. Yeah. It is American Internet. I'm I've gotten everything else technology wise sorted out. I got a way like 5 times better laptop. I've got a new internet. I've got like all the other stuff sorted. The only thing I need to figure out is how to freaking improve, because I'm watching it live on Tennis TV. But yeah, the scoreboards are a little bit behind because the scoreboards are obviously updating as they should with the match. And the Tennis TV is probably like 10 seconds behind or 15 or whatever it is. I don't know. So we're trying to figure that out. If there's another site that I can watch on that would be all up to date. Forehand, down the middle, back in Swiatek slice. Oh, that's not good enough. Oh, what was Rybakina doing there? There is a curse on the server because that's 7 points against serve. That was just lousy from Rybakina. Maynard, did you mention bad, weird choices? Because what the hell was she doing? First of all, she had a down the line winner. Why'd she hit it so central? And then she just did nothing with that volley. That volley was horrific. Her net play, Rybakina's today, has not been great, as far as I'm concerned, and concerned. Backhand goes to the forehand of Swiatek. 8 points against serve. What is going on? This is strange. I mean, whatever happens for the rest of the tiebreaker, that is really something. 8 points against serve is crazy. Especially, I mean, come on. In an Iga match, it's slightly less crazy, I guess, but it's still odd. Will we have 9? Suddenly, a hold with we're not looking for mini breaks. We're looking for mini holds. And we got one there. Rybakina misses the return. First point won on serve in the tiebreaker. 8 points to start off the tiebreaker against serve is outrageous. 5-4 for Iga. By the way, guys, please do not forget to like if you're enjoying it. This has been a fun one already. Feels like it's going to be match over once the first set is just because it's been like such a special set, but could have asked for a better first match to stream. But truly, it's just the first set, and that is an unforced error for Rybakina. Takes it to 6-4. Muhova is 5-0 against Paulini at 10. I saw that. That's crazy. Serve. Swiatek get it back. Oh, she just missed it wide. That would have been annoying. Because that wasn't an easy lob. She missed it by I don't know, maybe a quarter of an inch, if that. Probably less. All right, set point number 4, and it is on her serve for the first time. 6-5. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. This has been crazy. What a weird, crazy set. One of the sets of the year. For sure. Serve from Swiatek. Goes into the net. Second serve. They're not making first serves, though. I will say that. That hasn't helped. I don't have a good feeling about this point for Swiatek somehow. Kick serve. Forehand Rybakina goes to the backhand of Swiatek. Ball by Pike goes in. Forehand cross court. Forehand Rybakina. Oh, maybe she should have went line. Forehand big. Forehand Swiatek cross court. Forehand Rybakina. She missed it. Swiatek missed it. Wins a thriller of a first set. A monster first set. 7-6, 7-5 in the breaker. And it's Ego wins the first set. I was wrong in my tiebreaker prediction. I was wrong in my initial prediction because I had Rybakina in 2. Hell of a set. Thanks everyone joining in. But we've got one or 2 more sets to play here. So hell yeah. Hell of a match. So who got the closest? So Iga 9-7, I think that's the closest. We all have Rybakina 7-5, so if we mix those 2, but yeah, shout out to Joseph because you were the closest with your tiebreaker prediction. No, Elena, no aces was the difference. Yeah, she's got to be more killer on that serve, right? Yeah, just great, very close. That's as tight as it gets. All right, there's going to be a timeout and break here, so I'm going to go off for a minute. I'll be back for the second set, so definitely join in for a second set. I'll be back soon. And don't forget to like and stuff if you haven't already, because that would be appreciated. I believed Yelena wouldn't win any tournament until after the AO due to her breakup with her coach. She's playing great, though, so never know. We've still got no play as of yet. Hour and 17 minutes. SWIATEK just currently practicing shadow strokes, moving On the court, we're waiting for Yelena to come back. We are still waiting for Yelena. SWIATEK is back and waiting. Hell of a match so far. RYBAKINA is also back on court, but no play as of yet. All right, let me know your guys' predictions for how this match is going to go over the rest of it. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. Back and cross court, that's going to go out. It was very close. All the stats were very close between these two. I thought after RYBAKINA pulled out that 6-5 game, that was 7 deuces. I thought it was done, but apparently not. Forehand, cross court, that goes in the net. So 15 all. 15 all on RYBAKINA serve. Forehand, that goes to the backhand of RYBAKINA. Backhand of SWIATEK. Crazy speed. Forehand. Oh, no way. That's a hell of a point from SWIATEK. Crazy. Crazy stuff from Iga. Even the initial shot was really fantastic. Why are they showing a replay and then they're showing Yelena? Okay. So we got a replay of it, but I wanted to see that initial shot too. I don't know. The people who are in charge of the tennis replays are always annoying me, but it's fine. That's a good shot from RYBAKINA, 30 all. That's my true and real pet peeve, is them always replaying the wrong things on the TV, on the screen. RYBAKINA is not being effective enough with her first serve. Just put it that way. Back in SWIATEK goes to forehand RYBAKINA. Forehand SWIATEK goes to forehand RYBAKINA. As that goes Watchalong. Break point for SWIATEK. And is it that kind of first set where it decides the match, to put it bluntly? Break points won so far. 1 for 1 RYBAKINA, 1 for 6 SWIATEK. But can she make it 2 for 7? Back in SWIATEK. That's going to be a lob way up high. Goes in. She kind of closed, actually, RYBAKINA with that smash, but it's deuce. Forehand RYBAKINA goes to forehand SWIATEK. Cross court. Backhand SWIATEK. To the backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand SWIATEK. That goes in the net. SWIATEK shadowing to herself to get over it more. More topspin. Get some net clearance. Advantage to RYBAKINA. It's fun to have the first week of the year have all the stars out. You know, Djokovic in Brisbane. We've got RYBAKINA, SWIATEK playing United Cup. We don't have Sinner, Medvedev, Alcaraz, but we've got a lot of great players. 1-0 for RYBAKINA. Let me know. Are you guys planning on going to any tennis tournaments this year? I really enjoyed Atlanta Open and U.S. Open, getting to watch the pros live, and really stepping up and like doing interviews and podcasts and stuff with like different cool tennis people. It's a big goal for me this year, is to really step up with that. Like I wanna really become like a known kind of interviewer in tennis. Like interviews in tennis, like the main thing I'm kind of interested in doing, because I really am interested in doing tennis interviews, and it would be super fun. Like become like the Nardwar of tennis interviews, or like the Nardwar or Sean Evans of tennis interviews, like where I'm like creepy in how much I know about people. Um, like that's super fun for me for some reason, and I think I can like, I don't know, the idea of like creating cool moments in interviews and getting stuff out of players is super interesting to me. So I'd like to travel around and do that, because I think it would be so fun. And and yeah, and just seeing the pros play live in itself is a good time. Um, Live commentary wherever I can is cool, but as cool as that is, like the interviewing players thing really interests me. So back in from Rybakina, that goes out. So 15 love, and just talking to cool people, podcasts, keeping up with like predictions and draw predictions will be fun too. But particularly the tennis interviews above anything else is something I'm really interested in doing. So I want to go to different tennis events. Like this year I got to do it in Atlanta. I was the only place both the last 2 years that I was able to do interviews, actually, even though I did go to US Open. I didn't do interviews there. So yeah, to I'm gonna try to I'm hoping to try to change that this year. Um, and try to hopefully interview players and stuff at different places. But let me know if you guys are going to any tennis events this year, because I might see you. Forehand, it's in. Cross court. They're hitting a lot of lines. Forehand, cross court to the forehand of Rybakina. That's another line hit. Backhand goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Great depth from both. Backhand of Rybakina. It's backhand SWIATEK. It's one of those kind of rallies. Up high, forehand SWIATEK goes by Rybakina. Brilliance from Iga. That was a brilliant rally. Neither coming to net or doing any kind of real crafty shot, but just the exchange from the backcourt back and forth. And it's Iga who is the queen of the backcourt. 42 love. 3-0 in other terms. In other terms, Iga is winning. Back in cross court, back in of Iga, goes cross court to the back end of Rybakina. Forehand, it's a great shot from SWIATEK. No chance. And SWIATEK knows it too. She's happy about it. 1-1. You see the effort that Iga's put into this, right? You see the effort, like the very highly exerting herself. Like it's clear that she's really going for it. One. Can Rybakina keep holding on and keep some momentum on her side? Backhand, forehand of Rybakina. That's in the net. Left 15. Rybakina trying to stay alive here. A hold here would be huge for Rybakina. At least, keeping the sway of things. If SWIATEK holds, or SWIATEK breaks, I should say, danger. She'll be a threat. Avengers level threat. Backhand down the line. It's a great shot. SWIATEK somehow there. Oh, volley's bad again. Smash, put away. Finally. Not another weird choice, as Maynor would say. 15 all. Forehand hits in the net. 30-15 for RYBAKINA. That's right in the corner from SWIATEK. Back and down the lines. Very good. 30 all. SWIATEK is playing better and better. Got a little bit lucky that stayed in, but after that, hell of a shot. Kick serve, forehand of SWIATEK. Goes to forehand of RYBAKINA. Oh, she missed the forehand. That's going to go back to bite her in the bud. 30-40. Let me know, by the way, in the chat, who do you have? What's the final of the Australian Open going to be on the women's side? Tell me in 3 seconds. 30-40, break point for SWIATEK. First serve is out. Second serve for RYBAKINA. SWIATEK trying to break here and break the match open by doing so. Backhand cross court goes to the backhand RYBAKINA. Backhand SWIATEK. Oh, goes for it down the line. It was the right shot. It was actually a good attempt, and I think SWIATEK knows it too, but she just missed it. Yeah, it's not a great looking stat, is it? 1 for 8 on break points now, SWIATEK. I mean, could be crucial, but I don't know. A lot of it depends on RYBAKINA. So, forehand that goes in the net. So, advantage to RYBAKINA. Forehand's big from RYBAKINA. Let's go, Yelena. 2-1. 2-1. Good stuff. No aces is worse. Yeah. Let's look at the stats here that we've got going on, Jazara. I like that name, by the way. Jazara. It's a good name. So we got, what we got? Bumped up. 0 aces. Bad. What else? We got 69% first serves in. Good. Not bad. It's okay. Very good, but it's partly to do with Iga, to be fair. We don't have winners to errors, which is like the most important stat, but I mean, this is pretty good. It's just good, and it's very even. First serve points 1. Obviously, this should be better. So she needs to be more effective with the second serve. She wants to hit more aces. We're already an hour and 35 minutes into this match. Iga now 7 for 8 on net points. Oh. We got. It's hard to know. I'm going with Coco for Australia, and I'm going with Sinner. I know, crazy hot takes from me picking the ATP Finals and WTA Finals champions. Like I'm crazy like that sometimes. Backhand goes to the forehand of Swiatek, forehand of Rybakina down the line. Backhand of Swiatek way up high. Forehand of Rybakina. Backhand Swiatek, backhand Rybakina, cross court. Goes to the backhand of Swiatek, backhand Rybakina. Backhand of Swiatek, that's in the net. So 30-15. First aces for me. This is unbelievable. Jazara, you are fuming right now. Yeah, you've been saying about how it's been no aces. Yeah, no aces from Rybakina is despicable, though. I'm not disagreeing. Let me know, though. I'm putting you on the spot. One champ. Let me know. You can even just choose WTA if you want. I don't care. Backhand cross court. Good return. That's going to go out. 30-all is going to be a crucial moment and point here. I haven't been playing tennis recently because I've been sick. I think I've had the flu or something. It's not been good. But yeah, I'm just starting to come out of it, hopefully. And I want to go back on the court so bad. Playing tennis is so fun. Serve. Forehand. Not a good return. Was that a let? Oh, okay, it was a let. Another reason that lets should be incinerated is they're confusing. If you're not watching with sound or just whatever, it's like you're not really. It's hard to know sometimes if it was a let. Backhand cross court goes to the backhand Rybakina down the line. Forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Rybakina, that's going to go out. I honestly, I think in 50 years, like people won't have even known what lets are. I think in 50 years, people are going to be like, what's a let? They're like, oh, back in 2024, 25, 50 years ago, they're playing if a serve hits the net and goes over, you redo it. And they're like, what? That's just like whenever a ball hits the net, it's still in. Like in the future, people are going to be like, yeah, we're not going to do lets because it's stupid. Like the fact that we've so normalized lets is like, there's no reason to have them. We should get rid of them. I stand by it. And I'm not just like, it's not just like, I don't think it's this crazy thing about we need to make everything fast because attention spans are dying. I don't care about that. I'm just like, I just don't see a reason to have them. I enjoy watching college tennis where there are no lets. And I think it just makes it more of a fun watch. Like if it puts a little bit of a hitch in your spine. If you're like, somebody's coming up to the serve and you're like, oh, but it might be a let. Like it just, every time somebody gets a let, just you're a little bit less excited when they go to the line. 30 love for Yelena Rybakina. If a player goes up to the line and you're like, okay, now I know for sure the point is going to start. There you go. It's a little bit more exciting. Forehand goes to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Swiatek goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Forehand of Swiatek goes to the backhand of Rybakina. Backhand of Rybakina, cross court. That goes in the net. 30-15. Serve from Rybakina. Ooh, nearly her first ace. But not quite. It's going to be a service winner, though, 40-15. Strong stuff from Rybakina, keeping her eye on the mission after that heartbreaker of a first set loss. That's her first ace. Jazara, you got it. She nearly did the point before, and then she got her first ace of the match. They've now both hit aces. There you go. 72-minute long first set, and now we are 26 minutes into the second set at 3-2. Finally an ace. There you go. I heard your scream a million miles away, Jazara. I heard your scream on the point before when she almost made it, because you probably thought that she hit an ace. Hell yeah. Jazara, is Rybakina your favorite player? Or who's your favorite? Who's your favorite WTA player? Favorite and least favorite? Yes, I love Yelena. Least favorite got to be Putin-Seva. Yeah, she's one of the mean girls. She's always on the Tennis Advocate drama vids. Yeah, I've heard that answer for least favorites before. Yeah, favorites Rybakina. Rybakina is one of my favorites for sure as well. Rybakina's fun. She hits the ball so clean. I think it's easy to root for a player who always hits the ball so cleanly. I don't know. Something about it is always just a very satisfying watch, obviously. Forehand, and I jinx her as she hits the net, and the ball goes wide. For me, I really enjoy Fernandez. Also enjoy Coco. Coco is not like my favorite though. Fernandez, Rybakina, Bencic, I enjoy. I do like Sabalenka, but kind of like Coco. She's not my very favorite. Zhang, I really like. Zhang, Fernandez, and Rybakina are probably my top three. I want to see more Zhang Rybakina matches. Like, those two haven't really played like a pivotal match, right? Like, not a final of a big tournament or nothing. Or am I wrong? I also really like Anisimova, but she's just not that relevant. Well, right now, but she's so good. I think she can be relevant. I think she has top 10 potential. I hope she gets there. She is relevant. I didn't mean it that way. Zhang Rybakina, but right now she's not like a top player. Zhang Rybakina. Yeah, they played WTA Finals round robin. Beijing, third round Wimbledon. I want to see a Zhang Rybakina final of a big event. I'm watching Brisbane WTA. Hell yeah. There's a lot going on. Forehand. Rybakina almost gets there, but not quite. 30-all. SWIATEK trying to keep the match on her terms. 11 forehand winners now for SWIATEK, 7 for Rybakina. She's been hitting the forehand hard, but the backhand has been. She's really upped her speed, especially towards the latter half of that first set. Really helped her out, and she's been doing well. There's a lot of unforced errors to start off the match, but for the most part, Iga's crushed it playing. Not exactly the way she usually likes to play, but she's done well. She's a mental giant. She came up when it mattered the most in that first set, and that is what makes one of, I don't know if the greats is the right way to put it, but yeah, like that's what really separates the greatest players, and SWIATEK is one of those greatest players. 3-3. Win in crunch time. WTA and Auckland too, yeah. Let me keep a track on those scores. Speaking of Joseph. What matches are you watching? Is there anything super interesting going on? Like any specific matches going on that are super enticing at the moment, Joseph? Oh wow, Boston already beat Van de Zandschulp in qualifying on the men's side. It's a big qualifying result. But okay, women's Montgomery, yeah, she's had a hell of a week. I think her first semifinal, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Parks Osaka, that's a fun one. I'm rooting for Montgomery. I've liked her ever since she played Sabalenka in Madrid last year. She's really fantastic. I have my eye on her. Somebody asked, like, does she have top 50 potential when I was watching her? I was like, get out of here. Top 50 potential. She's got, like, much higher than that, too. Top 50. She's got, like, she's somebody to keep an eye on for real. Like, Montgomery has, like, top 10 potential, or top 20 at least. Love 30, SWIATEK, RYBAKINA hitting some wayward shots. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Forehand goes for RYBAKINA. It's going to go out. Wayward shots. Love 40. Love 40. I'm calling it, though. I think Mahac is beating Fritz in the U.S. match. I don't know if Czech Republic upsets U.S., but I think it will come down to the doubles. I think Goff beats Muhova and Mahac beats Fritz. It seems like whoever wins, though, will play Poland in the final if this keeps going the way it is. And even, honestly, even if RYBAKINA turns this around, Poland might win the doubles anyway. But it probably will be SWIATEK playing it, so we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Seems like SWIATEK's going to get this done. It's her at 4-3, 7-6, 4-3. She's up a break. She's trying to make it 4-3 in the head-to-head. Can SWIATEK find a way to turn around the RYBAKINA head-to-head? For a minute there in the first set, it looked like for sure it looked very likely it was going to be 5-2 RYBAKINA by the end of the day. Now I'm thinking, is SWIATEK have other plans in this head-to-head? Particularly if they can play each other on clay a few times. Ironically enough, if RYBAKINA wants to keep the lead in the head-to-head, she might not want to do too well on clay. Like she might not want to make like a Madrid final or whatever and verse SWIATEK on clay. I'm sure she would rather lose to SWIATEK in a clay final than not get there at all. But who knows? Muhova, Coco should be a beauty. Hell yeah, Joseph. I loved their U.S. Open last year. Coco's awesome. Muhova's awesome. Don't know why I'm talking like that. Muhova's fun to watch, and obviously, but Coco is very fun to watch too. I will never forget Muhova saving, I think, like 9 match points in their semifinal in 2023. 2023 should be last year, but apparently it's 2 years ago. It's over. It's over. SWIATEK always gives me heartbreak. Yeah. Iga is the annoying robot who always wins. She's like Djokovic, but SWIATEK would not lose to Opelka. 7-6, 4-3. She's not world number 1 though, which is crazy. Like that's kind of crazy to think about because she kind of feels like she is to me. She always has that world number 1 vibe. But Sabalenka, she's a hell of a player. Watch out for Coco. She could be the next world number 1. I mean it. Coco's really good. She's really good. Watch out for Coco this year. In the slams, particularly. That forehand across court. That's going to be a winner from SWIATEK. That forehand is locked in. Iga is locked in. Lock it in. Lock it the hell in. Locked in, bro. Hour and 48 minutes. She's crushing FHs. Forehands. That's what FH stands for. 15 left. 7 points away. Serve into the back end. That's a let. Serve from SWIATEK here. It's really locked in. Down the tee is very good. SWIATEK is just really playing. This has been a great match. This is one of the more memorable two-set matches, especially for that first set. Really, exclusively for that first set. That first set was amazing. Well, not exclusively. I mean, SWIATEK, the way she's been playing since that in the second set too, has been quite good. Forehand to the forehand of RYBAKINA, crushing a shot. That's going to go wide from SWIATEK. Well wide. 30-15. Make sure, guys, please don't forget to like and stuff. That'd be cool and appreciated. I'm going to be streaming more. I don't think I'll have time this weekend. I've got a lot. I've got so much going on. So I'm going to try to make time for streaming, but hey, it's good. It's going to be a great year for streaming and doing different stuff. So I'm excited. And yeah, we'll see how it all goes. But hopefully going to be a good year of streaming. 30-15. Backhand SWIATEK. That goes in the net. 30-all. Suddenly, does RYBAKINA have one hand coming out of the dirt? 30-all. Whether both hands come out of the dirt depends on if she can rock a forehand and make this return back and play with some oomph on it. Middle of the net on the serve. Looked like SWIATEK did a little dance after she missed it, but that's not what she was doing. I want to see that's some music. Second serve. Backhand from RYBAKINA goes to the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand RYBAKINA. It's the backhand SWIATEK cross court. Backhand of RYBAKINA. It's the backhand SWIATEK cross court. Backhand RYBAKINA. It's going to go out. SWIATEK with the roar. 5 points away now. How we feeling? Let me know in the chat. How you feeling? Poland would get through to the final with a win here. To face either Hubie coming out of the corner, right behind Iga. Or is he just standing out next to Team Poland? I don't know. I just saw him in the corner there. 40-30. Serve out wide. That's a great service game from Iga. 5-3. Pack up. Yeah. It's over. I agree. I'm not going to disagree. But you know, it's been one hell of a match though. I will say that, despite the two sets. Listen, the best match on the men's side last year was 2 sets. This isn't the best match of the year, but that first set was great. It was very good. That is crazy. Like that, a lot of people say the best match of last year was the Djokovic Alcaraz Olympics final because there are matches that go 5 sets. That's over double the length. We had more 5 sets in slams last year than I think we've ever had. That's really pretty outrageous with that context too. 15 love for RYBAKINA. Like that's like almost unbelievable. But that just shows, I guess more than anything, that shows how good. Well, it shows 2 things. We really didn't have that epic of a 5-set match last year. Like we have 2 slam finals that went 5 sets. Like really weird. Like Zverev Alcaraz, Medvedev Sinner. But Sinner got tired out. Zverev choked pretty much. I don't know. Didn't lack drama. Backhand, cross court, the backhand of Rybakina, forehand of Swiatek. It's going to go out again. Swiatek, I think. Yeah, Swiatek suddenly missing shots. Will it matter? Will Rybakina pull off what Swiatek did in the first set, or is this done? I reckon it's the second thing, but we'll see. So again, it's been Anthony Hirsch. You see my username right below my name. That's where you can follow me for other more tennis stuff and other stuff. So follow me on there and stuff. And yeah. Serve from Rybakina. Back in Swiatek. Forehand Rybakina. Cross court. Forehand Swiatek. Forehand Rybakina down the line. Hell of a shot. 40 love. She doesn't look done. She does not look done. Backhand cross court, the backhand of Rybakina, backhand on line, goes to forehand Rybakina, forehand lob from Swiatek. It's going to be out. Good hold from Rybakina to get to 5-4. That's solid. Rybakina's played a good match. That first set was really good. Really good. Swiatek is just an alien. So, one more game. Swiatek to hold. Can she do it? So a lot of your matches have been straight sets, no? Yeah, four out of their 6 matches have been straight sets. This could make it 5 out of 7. To be fair, even in Rome, they only completed 2 sets. So honestly, the only match that they've played where they've actually played a completed third set was in Stuttgart. They've never played a match that went past that went to 4-4, that went to 6-4 or closer in the third set. That hasn't happened yet. That's kind of odd when you think about it. Because I mean, Swiatek versus Sabalenka, they've done that. Sabalenka versus Rybakina, they've done that. Oh, they've done that. So kind of strange when you think about it. Last push for the love of God. You are really hoping for it, Drazara. Hey, I hope for it too. I'm feeling a bit warm this summer. Yeah, well, good for you. It's freaking cold as hell outside. I was windy as hell here. I was in the cold wind, and you're out here enjoying Australian summer. I hope you enjoy it, Joseph. It's cold. I was freezing. Um, the Earth is weird. Why is it summer in one place and winter in another? Can we just like all like have the same seasons? Why is that happening? Serve here from Swiatek. I guess if that was to happen, though, they'd be cold right now playing, so it's fine. Forehand goes to the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand Rybakina goes to the forehand of Swiatek. Lob way up high, backhand of Rybakina. Backhand Swiatek. That's going to go out, so love 15. Aussie sun is very strong, extreme UV. The sun is the same everywhere. You're not going to trick me, Joseph. The sun is the sun. There's no extra sun. I'm joking. But yeah, no, I know. It's hot as hell in Australia. It's hot and sunny. You can't even see it through the screen when you're like watching Australian Open. It's just extra bright and sunny. Backhand blocked. Blocked a huge forehand. She is not done. There's going to be one more push. I mean, there is. Love 30. Rybakina has won 6 straight points. If Rybakina breaks here, we've got a bit of a classic on our hands. SWIATEK hasn't really put a foot wrong. Rybakina is playing great all of a sudden. All right, what happens here? I'm intrigued. And everybody who's watching this match and really watching it is as well. That serve goes out from SWIATEK. Second serve. Nicholas Masu putting his hands in his mouth because it's impossible to watch and not be nervous. Backhand goes to the forehand of SWIATEK. Back in Rybakina. Oh, it's in the net. She was in a rally. It's in the net. 15-30. 15-30. SWIATEK. This is a huge moment. Huge point. Can't overstress how big this point is right here. Big difference between 30 all after being down love 30 and 15-40. It's a big serve. Rybakina gets it back, but swing volley. Oh, Rybakina was there. If Rybakina put 2 hands on it, she should have made it back. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Rybakina was there. SWIATEK should have done more with it. Rybakina was there. If I'm telling you, if she was there and she really was ready for it with 2 hands, she would have gotten it back with an interesting. She could have won that point. She could have turned it around. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. But anyway, it's a let from SWIATEK. Anyway, the serve was too good from SWIATEK. Caught Rybakina off guard, so it was her point to win. 30 all. She's 2 points away from winning this match in 2 sets. Once again, guys, please don't forget to like and please don't forget to subscribe for Quality Shot Tennis for more stuff. Keep an eye out for me around the tennis world. And yeah, second serve from Iga. Oh, it's a double. Double fault, 30-40. First double fault. Tension. Tension. Can Rybakina step up to the moment? SWIATEK, we know the answer. But can Rybakina? I think she's like maybe 1 for 1 on break points or something. Forehand, back in SWIATEK, back in Rybakina. That's on the baseline. Back in Rybakina, cross court, back in SWIATEK. Back in Rybakina, outlines a great shot. SWIATEK's there though. Forehand to the back end of Rybakina. SWIATEK there again with the backhand. Backhand Rybakina, it's in the net. Outrageous. Excellent defending from the pole. Insane defending. Because that was great from Rybakina. She didn't do much wrong, but SWIATEK shows off why she's at a Grand Slam winning level. Honestly, world #1 level. Because SWIATEK is just outrageous the way she not only gets to those balls, but gets them back and with some purchase. And she wants to win this match right here, right now. Serve out wide with great pace. And that's a great shot. Match point for SWIATEK and what's been a 2-set blockbuster. A 2-set blockbuster. And I mean blockbuster. Because I said blockbuster. 2 hours of play, and it's SWIATEK who stands at match point to put Poland in through to the final to start off the 2025 season of tennis. Iga at the baseline to serve. 2 hours, 3 minutes to be exact. Hell of a match. Serve from the pole. Backhand of Rybakina goes to the backhand of Iga. Backhand of Rybakina. It's the backhand of SWIATEK down the line. Forehand of Rybakina. It's the forehand of SWIATEK. Forehand of Rybakina goes again to the forehand of SWIATEK. Backhand of Rybakina goes to the backhand of SWIATEK. Backhand of Rybakina goes to the backhand of SWIATEK. That backhand's been rock solid. That's on the baseline from Rybakina. Oh, it was one of the longest rallies in the match. Coming on match point. Backhand cross court. It's backhand Rybakina cross court. Again cross court. Backhand to backhand. No way. SWIATEK's there at the backhand. Forehand. Rybakina's in the net. SWIATEK drops her racket in a two-set match, but you won't see a more memorable two-set match than that. That was outrageous. What a fight and contest between these two. The longest point in the match on the last point. 72 minutes in the first set, 51 minutes in the second set, and it's a 7-6, 6-4 victory as Rybakina crosses the net and shakes hands with SWIATEK, who leads Poland to the United Cup final. Appreciate you guys joining in. Please don't forget to subscribe, Quality Shot Tennis. Please don't forget to like. Like I said, keep out an eye for me, Anthony Hirsch. I'll be putting out podcasts and tennis stuff. So much stuff. Iga, no words. Yeah, she's outrageous. She's insane. I know you're rooting for Reba, but she'll get him next time. She played a good match, though, so congrats on your player having a hell of a match. Iga's an alien, so she doesn't count. Hell of a match. Iga's excited for that one. Love the reaction, too. That's the passion that keeps you alive and working so they can produce outrageous playing and defending like she showed here. All right, I'm out of here. Not much more to say. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Boo, but I was right, 7-5. 7-5? Yeah, 7-5, first set tiebreaker. Hit the wrong way, but yeah, you were right, 7-5. All right, 7-6, 6-4. Thanks, guys, for joining in. I'll be back for more. This was a fun one. I'll remember this one. Great. I couldn't ask for a better match of first match to call of 2025, honestly. Yeah, follow me on Anthony's_tennis. I'll see you guys for the next one. 7-6, 6-4 SWIATEK. She wins one hell of a match. Tennis is back, baby. That's it. All right, see you guys later.